Hello, 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 everyone.
My refresh button disappeared. This site can't be reached.
We're just getting situated over here, folks. Give us a shout once you're here so we can say hi. We'll take attendance.
Yeah, let's try this again. I don't know if I can see the comments this way.
Sorry, we're taking a little longer here to set up as we add more channels that people can watch us on. We have to do more pasting of forms and checking to make sure everything's live. Looks like we got a good crowd with us tonight. See some new faces out there. If you are new to the live sale, make sure that you fill out the Google form that's pinned in the comments. Is it pinned in the comments?
It's posted in the comments. I just don't. It says I can reply, I can remove preview, but it doesn't tell me I can pin. Not offering me. I don't know if it's just because it's skinny and
It is. Just close that window. You don't need that window.
I was trying to be better.
Click the middle thing, the square.
Give me a second. I'm not you.
She's not me.
I'm not. I'm not technologically.
And nothing is loading here. Well, hopefully we're live for everybody. Oh, because you were logged in as me and not as alter ego. I can see the post on my end.
Oh, it says Mark Filter?
Yeah, you're not operating as alter ego. You're operating as me.
Oh. I have to close it, don't I?
All right, we'll figure this out one of these days. So again, if you are new to the live sale, whether you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, look for the Google form. On Facebook, it should be in the comments. On YouTube, it is in the video description. And fill out that Google form for us sometime tonight. Doesn't have to be right now. So that we can follow up with you tomorrow, if you're new, so that you can get your comics.
Daytona Beach, huh?
And the way this works is you just comment with the name of the item that you want. As long as we have it available, we will pull it aside for you. And you'll be in like Flynn. How about that?
Sounds like a thing.
Jonathan, you are not absent. Daytona Beach. Another sunny weather trip for our friends.
As it was snowing here on the way.
Yes. Crazy snow on the way in tonight.
It's all gone right now,
but it's gone now. The sun is shining and the snow is gone. It's going to be a long night.
see the share button. I just can't hit it. I kept hitting the thing right below the share button.
Well, hope everyone is doing well. Hey, Holly, Adam, Doug, Ryan, John, Jonathan, Mark, Ernie, Molly, Michael, Dan, John, Chad, Sarah, Scott, Marissa, Tony. Fantastic. Thanks for all being. Thank you, everyone, for being here tonight. Hey, Dustin, glad to have you back with us this week. So this week's show, we have the new releases of the week, single issues, graphic novels.
Oh, you got a game board. There.
We've got some graphic novel restocks that I'll be going through. We got a couple gallery statues and a new mini bust. Those are all new releases. And then just for fun, we've got a few vintage back issues that we'll be throwing in. And by few, I really mean few, like 3. So hopefully you'll hang out with us for this. Ooh, that's not what I wanted.
Are you able to get the Bat Who Laughs Funko soda?
Yes. Whoever that was.
You know who it was. It was Tony.
It was Tony. Yep, we can do that. What the heck is going on? All right, bear with me for a second here. This YouTube thing is new to me and causing me confusion.
We do occasionally do some live sales with games, but usually we're also doing the new releases for the week.
Confusion. Hey, look, I found how to not be confused.
And welcome, Larry. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, well, let's get rolling. Start with this week's new releases. Again, you just need to comment with the name of the item that you want. And if you're on Facebook, Angie will give your comment a like if we have it available. Of course, everything's first come, first serve. We go by the order that comments show up on her screen. And I am monitoring the YouTube comments as well. So let's get rolling. First new release this week is Alien issue number 2 by our pal Philip Kennedy Johnson, artwork by Salvador Larroca. Issue number 2 is $4. It was excellent. Why is that light back on? I swear I turned that off.
Because I think I stepped on the thing accidentally. I, just didn't, I knew I stepped on something. I just didn't know anything happened.
There we go. Alien number 2, $4. I know many of you added this to your pull list when we had issue 1 come out about a month ago. If you still need issue number 1, we still have issue number 1, so you can jump on the Alien train. And yes, you do see xenomorphs in this issue. Was an excellent continuation of the story.
Maybe one.
And don't forget to add things to your pull list. We are happy to set up a pull list for you if you're outside of the area or if you're local. Pull list is basically us pulling and holding the comics that you want us to hold for you every week. We just ask that you pick everything up at least once every 30 days. Every 2 weeks would be fantastic. Helps us with cash flow over here. But that way you don't miss any comics because you can't make it to the comic shop for one reason or another. And it helps us with the ordering process. Helps us order the right amount. No, it is one cover, Scott. I put Alien 1 next to Alien 2 on the shelf back there. Next up is a new book from Black Mask, the publishers of Destiny New York. We have Alice in Leatherland. This is for fans of Sunstone over at Image Comics. It is a lighthearted look at Alternative Lifestyles. Fantastic artwork by Elisa Ramboli, written by Iolanda Zanfardino.
That is a great pronunciation.
Yeah, you try.
I don't want to. I've been doing ancient Chinese words all day today in social studies, so I'm good. Scott, do you want that added to your poll, that alien?
Yeah, Scott, let us know if you want to add Alien to your pull list. Alice in Leatherland, issue number 1 is $4. It is in sepia tone. Artwork's really solid, like I said, and it is a lighthearted look at alternative lifestyles. I enjoyed the story. I thought it was really solid.
Mm-hmm.
And I do think it would be perfect for anyone that enjoys Sunstone. The big book of the week was Batman Fortnite 0 Point, issue number 1. This is a crossover published by DC Comics. It is $5 for this first issue. It's a 6-issue miniseries, and everyone seems to want this, from Fortnite players to Batman fans to scalpers. Each issue does come with a redeemable code for Fortnite that allows you to get some DC skins. The first code is for a Harley Quinn skin, and if you collect and redeem all 6 codes, then you can get a special armored Batman skin. So I'm down my last few copies. I still have a handful here. But this is bringing people in out of the woodwork. Lots of parents calling for it for their kids.
Did your son get one?
People coming in after school. He doesn't seem to really care. So the sad news is that I've already had to order issues 2, 3, and 4 of this series before I saw how issue number 1 was going to sell. Issues 2, 3, and 4 are now already pre-sold out at the distributor level. So I'm stuck with what we've got coming in. There will be second and third printings available. So let us know if you want to subscribe to Batman Fortnite, because we only got a few spots left for the next 3 issues. Again, it is a 6-issue miniseries. And in issue 3, Batman fights Snake Eyes from G.I. Joe. So that one I'm expecting to sell really well. Again, we've had to order 4 of these issues without seeing sales on issue number 1, which is not great. But I will do my best to make sure that I have copies for you. The second and third printings will have the redeemable codes in them. So if we do happen to run out of first printings of any of these, don't sweat it. We'll get you a second or third or fourth printing, and you'll still be able to redeem the codes. Want to give a shout out to Jess. Welcome back, Jess. We have missed you. We're glad that you're joining us tonight. And happy you're here. I don't want to give too much away about why you haven't been here. I'll let you do that because that's your story to tell. But we're glad to have you back. And as I said, we've missed you, and we really love seeing all of our regulars week in and week out, whether you're in the store or not.
So I think I got everyone liked there and put those in your polls. The only person who said that they wanted to subscribe was Ernie. If anybody else would like to do that, just let me know.
Chad has it on there.
Okay. There's just a lot all at once. I got you, Chad.
Awesome. Well, I think we're all just super excited to see Jess, so we just had to pause for a minute.
That's perfect.
Pause for a minute for Angie to catch up and for everyone to say hi to Jess. We've got a new 2-issue miniseries from the Mignola-verse. This is a book that no one can pronounce, Kojakeru the Skinner. Tales from the Outerverse, written by Mike Mignola and Christopher Golden, artwork by Peter Bergting. Not to be confused with Burger King. That was weak. I hope things get better as we go. $4 for Kojakeru the Skinner. Issue number 1. fans of Mike Mignola, this is for you.
Going back and making sure.
We have one copy of Batman Fortnite left, just an FYI. And speaking of things that we have one copy of, G.I. Joe Serpentor Uncoiled. This is a one-shot for $6.
Wait, what's the Skinner? Oh, okay.
Kojakeru.
So,
G.I. Joe Serpentor Uncoiled. I have one copy for $6. This is a one-shot written by Larry Hama. Oh, you know what? This is a reprint. Reprints the original G.I. Joe issues number 49 and 50 from Marvel Comics. You can tell because it's got that classic G.I. Joe Marvel Comics artwork.
Batman Fortnite is gone.
Okay, Fortnite is gone. G.I. Joe is gone. We've got 2 Tony Turner sellouts.
Well, there was only one.
Fortnite and, yeah, there was only
Yeah.
one of the other one. Next up, The Girls of Dimension 13 from Aftershock Comics. Issue number 1 is $5. You want to summarize this one?
It was just a fun read
That
about
is-
getting
okay.
together.
That is not a summary. It was a fun read.
It was a fun read of these girls that somehow are brought all together in this house to live, and maybe they have different kinds of powers. But I liked it.
It's based in New York City, so we always like
Yeah.
that. Girls of Dimension 13.
All the
Four
characters are from different places.
girls with possibly magical / witch-like powers who are assembled by an older woman that some of them have never even met, and they're all sharing an apartment in New York City,
Oh my gosh.
where crazy
they really
things happen.
are.
I really like the last page. I mean, I like the whole thing, but the last
Yeah.
page was cool. Do you remember the last page?
I think so.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was cool. Girls of Dimension 13.
They're really women.
Yeah, they really are. Because I don't know why they're calling them girls. I guess it sounds better than the women of Dimension 13. Jamming Jest.
Uh-oh. I just missed one because it's kind of like getting up.
Yeah, Josh, we will be getting more copies of Batman Fortnite. It will be a third printing because the second printing is already sold out, even though it hasn't been released yet. But yes, and I don't know when that's coming out. I want to say mid to late May.
Who's asking this?
This is on YouTube.
Is there? Do I need to try to put that down for an order?
Yeah, Josh, let me know if you want to order that and subscribe to the series. Josh, just put Josh P. He's a regular. Next up, Godzilla, Monsters and Protectors. Issue number 1 from IDW, $5. This is a kid-friendly Godzilla book. I enjoyed it. Angie enjoyed it, but it's definitely aimed at that middle reader level. The main character is a 12-year-old with essentially a YouTube channel. And if you're jonesing for more Godzilla after Godzilla versus King Kong, then this will scratch that itch, but be aware it is more kid-friendly than adult Godzilla content. And hello to our friend in Portugal who's watching on the YouTube channel. Thanks for tuning in. And thank you for the congratulations. We appreciate you and that.
I'm putting them on the shelf.
Okay.
Oh, I need a Godzilla now.
Okay. Hey, Luis, thanks for joining us. And thanks for joining us last week. I did get your order shipped out today. Your order shipped out today. So thanks for that. If anyone on YouTube has any questions, please post them in the comments and I will follow up with you on that. If you are new to the broadcast, fill out the Google form that's either in the Facebook comments or in the YouTube video description. So it lets us know who you are and where you are. We do only ship within the United States. Sorry, Ernie/Molly. We will not be shipping to you when you go on vacation in Portugal. But we do appreciate viewers from all over the world. Comment with any items that you're interested in, and we will do our best to hook you up with those. My pick of the week, The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, issue number 1, written by Ram V, artwork by Felipe Andrade. Was this your pick too?
Well, I picked the other one, but yes, I really like that story.
Did you pick the Girls of Dimension 13?
Yes.
Okay. The Many Deaths of Layla Starr is steeped in kind of Indian religion and mythology, perfect for fans of Sandman, because one of the main characters in here is the Indian version of the goddess of death. We see some other gods here, and basically the setup is that there is an infant born into our world who is going to create immortality, which removes the need for a goddess of death. Therefore, she gets fired. And as a favor, one of the other gods allows her to be reborn on Earth in close proximity to this infant, and she's hoping to kill the baby so that she can remain relevant. So this was just a really well-written.
She kind of likes her job.
Story. She does. She likes being the goddess of death. There's some humor in here. There's a ghost. There's some interesting stuff. And it may not turn out to be as easy as Layla thought, as you can tell from the title, The Many Deaths, plural, of Layla Starr, as she is on a quest to eliminate the man/boy/baby who will create immortality.
And I really liked it. I just enjoyed the lightness of the other story. You know, sometimes you just... Sure, Adam?
Yep, Adam got you covered. Scott got you covered. Again, it was my pick of the week.
It was almost my pick of the week. It
was almost Angie's pick of the week. Next up, The Old Guard, Tales Through Time. This is a 6-issue miniseries starring characters from The Old Guard.
I feel like it should be Tales from... What is that song?
I don't know.
Da-na-na-na-na.
Tale as Old as Time?
Yep.
Beauty and the Beast?
Yeah.
What is that song?
I don't know. It just was a
The Old Guard, Tales Through Time.
Okay.
This, of course, features characters as seen in the Netflix, the Netflix,
You gonna do your flex there?
the Netflix movie starring Charlize Theron, written by Greg Rucka. It's kind of an anthology series starring those characters at different periods through time. These are fairy tales of blood and bullets. They are stories about a group of men and women who cannot die. Mostly.
I didn't read this.
I didn't bring it home. The oldest of them is 6,732 years old, she thinks. The youngest is 27. Combined, they have over 10,000 years of stories to tell. There are 2 in here. This is $4 for issue 1, 6-issue miniseries. I don't have the dates handy, Josh, for Batman Fortnite. It is scheduled as a bi-weekly series, so every 2 weeks. But with second and third printings, I'm not sure how that's all going to shake out. At this point, I believe we are already pre-sold out of issues 2, 3, and 4 based on foot traffic today and the people who added it to their pull list today during the live show. And as I mentioned earlier, I've already had to order the first 4 issues before I had sales data on issue number 1. So we will do our best to make everyone happy. It just may take a little longer than anticipated, and it may involve multiple printings instead of first printings. But all the issues will have those redeemable codes for DC character skins in Fortnite. Next up, we've got a new X-Men series called Way of X, written by Cy Spurrier, artwork by Bob Quinn, and the central character in here is Nightcrawler. So if you're a fan of Kurt Wagner, and aka Nightcrawler, this is for you. $5 for issue number 1 of Way of X.
And you only have like 4 of those, at least that are here.
We also have a one-shot called Women of Marvel. $6 for this one-shot featuring stories written by female creators over at Written and Drawn. I'm sorry.
Oh my goodness.
Female creators on all the stories, female characters featured, all kinds of interesting stuff happening here. If you're a fan of the Women of Marvel, then you're going to want to pick this up. $6 for Women of Marvel. I have 3 copies of Women of Marvel. One copy of Women of Marvel. And Tony Turner, ironically, takes the last copy for a Tony Turner sellout.
Tony Turner sellout.
All right, before we get to the new graphic novels, let's take a look at the 3 vintage comics that I will offer up tonight. First up is The Amazing Spider-Man, annual number 21, featuring the marriage of Peter Parker and Mary Jane Watson. This is the costumed cover. Again, they did 2 versions of this. One has Peter in a tux. The other has Spider-Man in his spider suit. This is $30. This is very fine. So an 8 on the grading scale. Amazing Spider-Man Annual 21, graded very fine. $30. One copy available. We also have Shogun Warriors, issue number 1 from Marvel Comics back in the day, back in 1978. This is also in very fine condition. We'll make it $15 for Shogun Warriors, issue number 1 in very fine condition. And finally, What If, number 31, original series. What if Wolverine had killed the Hulk? This is also in very fine condition, so an 8 out of 10. We'll knock a few bucks off, bring it down to $40 for What If Wolverine had killed the Hulk in very fine condition.
Thank you.
All right, let's move on to this week's new graphic novels. There are some great ones. I should say they're all great. We've got Black Widow, Volume 1, written by Kelly Thompson, artwork by Elena Casagrande. This is awesome. Perfect for anyone who's looking forward to the Black Widow movie. This is Black Widow possibly being mind controlled or brainwashed, living a suburban life with a husband and a child. We don't know how these things happened, but Hawkeye and Winter Soldier are on the case, as well as Black Widow's sister, Yelena. This is $16 for Black Widow Volume 1, and it is recommended.
Is there Wolverine?
That's the one you pulled already.
Okay, sorry, Michael. Chad beat you to it. I just didn't realize it was the same thing.
Yes. We also have Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Darkest Night. This features a bunch of one-shots from the world of Dark Knight's Death Metal, including Legends of the Dark Knights number 1, Death Metal Guidebook, Death Metal Trinity Crisis, Death Metal Speed Metal, and Death Metal Multiverse's End, plus behind-the-scenes material from the creation of these issues. $20 for Dark Knight's Death Metal, The Darkest Night.
And the What If?
The What If,
sold.
yeah. Oh, and the What If was $40 and is already sold. Sorry about that. That's what happens with back issues. We've got Tom King and Andy Kubert's Superman Up in the Sky collected edition. This collects the 6-issue miniseries that was originally published in single issues at Walmart first. Boo. But we did get the single issues here eventually, and now we have the collected edition. So this is a fantastic story by a killer creative team, Tom King and Andy Kubert on this. $17 for Superman Up in the Sky. This is a self-contained miniseries. Yeah, DC or Warner Brothers or AT&T made a deal with Walmart to publish original content in single issue format, exclusive to Walmart for a certain amount of time. And the killer was that it was the two that kicked it off were Brian Michael Bendis writing Batman, which had never happened before, and Tom King writing Superman, which had also never happened before. But both of those, we have the first one available in graphic novel format. The Bendis Batman story will be available soon in collected edition.
I'm just changing your angle a little bit so people can see the.
We've got the next Avatar Omnibus available from Dark Horse Comics. So this is the third volume, if you're keeping track. The Rift, $25 for this Avatar Omnibus. A whole heaping helping of Aang stories and his friends from Avatar. This continues the story from the TV show, and it's written by our pal Gene Luen Yang. We do have the first 2 volumes in stock as well. These are perennial bestsellers for us.
Can I see that?
Mm-hmm.
Just gonna see if it's an AR book.
I mean, it just came out today.
It is not yet.
Yeah, it's not. The other 2 probably are. And our last new release graphic novel is the comic shop exclusive version of The Wind hardcover by James Tinian IV and Michael Dialynis. Sorry. Book 1, the first 5 issues of Wind in this nice hardcover, a little bit bigger than digest size. $20. Again, this is a comic shop exclusive version, and once it sells out at the distributor level, it's gone, and there will be a regular version that hits the stands as well. I know lots of you are reading Wind in single issue format. We all are crazy about it here at Alter Ego HQ, and I'm looking forward to revisiting it before the next issue comes out, which is actually pretty soon. So Wind Volume 1, comic shop exclusive version for $20. Why it's so dark in here. The hand lights aren't on. I'm gonna fix that real quick. Wow, those 2 wins, huh?
I don't know if that's more than 1.
2 is more than 1, so
No.
Adam. Oh, okay, so we're out.
So Dustin wanted 1.
Dustin wants 1, and Adam wants 2. 1 for Brandy, 1 for him.
Right. So that's what I'm asking.
Okay, so we are out of Wind. What, Tony? It's Jess. Jess has created the Tony Turner sellouts. The return of Tony. The return of Jess. The return of Tony Turner sellouts.
Tony was able to come back to the show because he's apparently not in jail.
Tony's not in Facebook jail. Yeah. He's back. Oh no, that's fine, Adam. No problem at all. Hey, Brandy. Thanks for watching. Okay, we've got some graphic novel restocks. So most of the publishers are, I shouldn't say most, Marvel and several of the manga publishers are having a really hard time keeping product in stock. And I don't know if it's because more people are reading comics or if they're just producing a smaller number of them, or if it's supply chain issues or what, but we're getting stuff in. Yeah. I got to put Jess's comment on the screen because it made me laugh. So we're getting things that we've been out of for several months back in. So I want to run these by you just in case you missed out or you have an interest. The first one is Darth Maul, son of Dathomir, collecting the 4-issue miniseries. This is $16 and explains what happened to Darth Maul between the Phantom Menace and his appearance on Clone Wars. Great stuff that we've been out of for far too long, but glad to have it back in stock. Again, the Darth Maul, son of Dathomir graphic novel is a self-contained story for $16. Any Star Wars fan should read it. Or I should say every Star Wars fan should read it. It's another one of those evergreen titles for us. And maybe I should have ordered more. And we'll stay with Star Wars. This one was hard to get back in as well for a while. We've got The Rise of Kylo Ren. This collects the 4-issue miniseries that, go figure, talks about the rise of Kylo Ren. How he went from student of Luke Skywalker to scourge of the First Order. $16 for Star Wars The Rise of Kylo Ren. Okay, we've got some statues that I'll run by you. The first one's been out for a little bit, but we had never stocked it until recently, and that is the Batman Deceased gallery statue from Diamond Select Toys. This features Bruce Wayne Batman as seen in the Deceased storyline.
He's kind of messed up.
He is. He's been zombified by the Omega virus or whatever it was. This is $50 for the Batman Deceased gallery statue.
And it comes in a
box. Yes, we open them because they look cooler, freed from their plastic prisons. We also have this new Superman gallery statue. I'll stand back a bit so that you can take it all in there. Cool base. Superman's hovering on a cloud. I was kind of joking around with Alex in the store. I was like, whoosh, whoosh. Scuba Steve Batman. I like that. I'm Scuba Steve. That's how we will refer to him now, as Scuba Steve Batman. Thank you, Ryan. That was fantastic. The Superman gallery statue is also $50. It's actually pretty cool.
Here, should I put the light on the base? Whoa. It's not going to look that
cool. Oh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, but you could light it up kind of cool.
Light it up.
Light it up. That's not the best light.
The sirens. I'm needed elsewhere.
Batman was trying to slow the spread of the disease using Mr. Freeze's technology.
And yes, that's right. Thank you, Luis. And we just got in this Spider-Man mini bust. Al, the Superman statue is $50. Tell your mom we said hi. The Spider-Man mini bust is based on Spider-Man the Animated Series. It is a limited edition of 3,000 pieces and is $60. They went with the color scheme and style of Spider-Man the Animated Series.
You said 50 for Superman.
Yeah, look, he's shooting a web up my nose.
Oh my gosh. You should not be showing people your nose.
Spider-Man animated mini bust is $60. And Al's going to take Superman. Thank you, Al. Pew, 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 pew. Okay. That's all the stuff we have for tonight.
I just wrote algae and it looks like something wrong.
Just put Ali G.
No, see. That's how my algae came out.
Algae. Nice. And Dustin will pick up Spidey. Thank you, Dustin.
Here, just put a Post-it on.
And we're going to keep working on trying to bring in cool new figures and statues for you.
All of Superman is amazing in person. Okay. Oh,
LG, fun guy. Yeah.
wow. Okay.
Yeah, Tony picked up a different Batman gallery statue that we actually sold out of. We got a couple pieces in on Thursday or Friday last week, and we sold both of them almost right away. Tony grabbed one, so thank you, Tony. I hope you like the Batman statue. We did order more of that one, so look for that on the upcoming show. Let's run through this week's new number ones one more time. Alice in Leatherland is a lighthearted look at alternative lifestyles.
And kind of just an empowered person.
Alternative lifestyles. There's only a portion of this is alternative lifestyles, but it's a woman getting out of a.
And she's becoming a comic creator or
a
fairy tale writer. That was the cool.
She's the artist, yeah. This one is $4 from Black Mask. We endorse it. What else we got? Kojakeru the Skinner. Or just call it the Skinner because we don't know how to pronounce Kojakeru. This is written by Mike Mignola and Christopher Golden, the team behind many a Hellboy and BPRD tale. $4 for this. It's a 2-issue miniseries. Luis, I do not have the Civil War hardcover. I just have the soft cover. I have the hardcover in my personal collection. But sorry, I'm not selling you that one. We do.
And that wouldn't be something you can order because it's old.
I can. There's a new Marvel Select version of it, Luis. I can look into it and follow up with you tomorrow if that's all right. There may be a hardcover version of it available. They've done several different versions of it over the years in hardcover. Let me grab the soft cover we have real quick and show you.
Okay, Scott, I'll put you on that list for.
This is the softcover version of Civil War that we have. It is $25. Collects the 7-issue miniseries. But I know there are some hardcovers available. So, oh, okay. Wait, I think Luis wants the softcover.
He said perfect, so. And then he said, I'll take it.
Excellent. Thank you, Luis. If you're looking for any other graphic novels, let me know. I'll be happy to venture out into the rest of the store to see what we have. Where was I? We were on Kojakeru the Skinner. Right. Now, Angie's pick of the week is the girls/women of Dimension 13, about 4 young ladies. There were 4 young ladies.
Discovering their powers and being put together in
an apartment in New York City.
You can't go wrong with New York City.
They were assembled by an older woman. Maybe, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but there is, I don't want to spoil it. The last page is really
look at
fun.
the front cover. It's on there.
Oh, there's a dog, but I don't want to give too much away. Okay. Speaking of dogs, this is speaking of dogs, not this, $5 for Girls of Dimension 13. Stray Dogs number 3 came out this week. Man, that series is fantastic.
That was Adam?
That was Adam. Shogun number 1 is still available. Long lost customer Jason Mills watching on the YouTubes. I'm assuming it's
a long lost one.
I'm assuming it's the Jason Mills, Lima's own Jason Mills. But we still have Shogun. It is $15 for Shogun. Scott, we will hook you up with all 3 volumes of Avatar, 1 a week. Godzilla Monsters and Protectors is a new Godzilla series from IDW. It is an all ages, or I should say kid-friendly. Not like there's non-kid-friendly Godzilla stuff, but this is definitely written from the standpoint of a 12-year-old with a YouTube channel who is recounting his experience with Godzilla. For $5, I should say, for Godzilla Monsters and Protectors. And Jason, we will pull that for you, and we will look for you tomorrow. Awesome to get you back in the shop. Your brother was in today.
I'm just going to stick this back here for him.
Yep, I'll remember. My pick of the week is The Many Deaths of Layla Starr, issue number 1. This is a fantastic series for anyone who's a fan of The Sandman or stories along those lines. The main character is the goddess Death. who is being fired because there's an infant born that will create immortality, and now she's on a mission to wipe that kid off the face of the earth. $4 for The Many Deaths of Layla Starr. It's an awesome book.
It really is.
And for fans of The Old Guard by Greg Rucka, we have The Old Guard, Tales Through Time. Tales as old as time.
You're making fun of me.
Rising in the East. This is $4. It's a 6-issue miniseries, anthology series, starring your friends from The Old Guard.
It is not. Oh, it's $3.99. I was like, I see a 3. So you might as well say 4.
And finally, our last new number 1 is The Way of X, new X-Men series from Cy Spurrier and Bob Quinn.
And that's the only one you have left of that?
No.
No? Okay.
Nightcrawler is the main character in this, so if you're a fan of Nightcrawler, check it out. I think that's it. That's it for this week. I'm sad.
Oh, I really liked some of the number 3s, like Stray Dog.
Radiant Black 3 came out this week.
Good too. Mm-hmm.
That was really, it's just been awesome from the get-go.
Oh, I just love how it mixes in his regular story writing in with the comic. It's good.
And I did start watching Invincible yesterday on Amazon. So I'm enjoying it. I have to talk to my 11-year-old who's running around here and find out what happened to an awesome sketch I had of Invincible.
Where was that?
From Ryan Otley that was in my sketchbook. And then I gave my kid the sketchbook so he could use it at school.
He took sketches out of it?
I don't know. I thought it was there.
He has the sketchbook, I think, still at school.
The sketchbook's at home.
Ooh.
But I was all looking forward to showing off my Ryan Otley Invincible sketch. What did we say? Darth Kylo Ren.
I said Kylo Ren.
Darth Kylo Ren. That's his name. No pops on the horizon, I don't think. You know what? We might have some Godzilla Kong pops coming in next week. But nothing direct from Funko at this time, Tony. And I'm losing my patience with them.
Are they just stinking up the joint?
Oh, I wonder if Mark's dog got into the book. I'm gonna go grab a copy real quick.
Scott, you are not subscribed to Radiant Black.
I'll grab a copy for him.
But he's getting you one, and I'm writing it down.
Oh.
Is Invincible's 6th grade friendly show?
No.
Yeah,
No.
I would say we would be watching that in the evening if it were, because Mark likes to, watch TV with Kevin and I, and we're definitely not watching that together. He's watching that probably on his lunch. So.
I'm watching it when I'm on the treadmill.
Oh, on the treadmill.
Hey, Mark, what's your dog's name? Because they put, here's all the dogs that fans sent in. Doesn't give the owner name, it gives the dog name.
Can you go get Stray Dogs off the wall?
I have one right in my hand.
Okay. We're almost done. Thanks.
You want to come say hi instead of how much longer are we going to be?
Is it on
Here's
there?
this. I don't know.
Oh, it doesn't.
Zoe. He says his dog's name is Zoe.
They're in alphabetical order, maybe?
No, they're not.
There's a lot of dogs in there.
I do not see a Zoe.
I don't know the page.
Spoiler alert. No Zoe this issue, but who knows?
But there are some cute dogs in there.
Yes.
It's making Kevin want a dog.
Kevin wanted a dog to begin with. But.
Yeah. So I have to add.
Adam, I will look into Beast Wars. I'm not sure what issue they're on right now, but I may still be able to get you single issues. Let me know which issues you need, if you need all of them or just some of them, because we actually stocked issue number 1, but that was the only one I think that we stocked.
So I need a Radiant Black and Stray Dogs. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ryan, back to Invincible. That is definitely an 18+ show. Even though it's animated. Great voice cast, great story so far.
Do you need me to write this?
Watching it while I'm on the treadmill in the morning.
You're going to love my list this week.
Hey, Jess, it was really great having you back. Glad that you're feeling better. Hopefully, you make a full recovery soon and come back and hang out with us again next week. Yes. Scott.
Oh, there's alternate art on the front cover. Okay. I like other people's dogs. I don't want to have a dog, and my children all want one. So
We don't have anything against them.
I just don't want to have to take care of something else.
Did we pull one for Scott?
Mm-hmm. I just put it in there, but
This is the horror variant for stray dogs.
except for I'm in the wrong. Ooh.
Yeah, good plan, Ryan.
Here we go. That's the one that we put in there.
We'll see what he says.
Okay. I still have that song in my head. Thank you.
I know. No, thank you. You're the one that gave me the Beauty and the Beast music.
You did it to me. So
I'm waiting for Scott to
Scott.
reply, but
Mhm.
maybe Scott
maybe he
left.
isn't there anymore. We just have
All
to.
right. Wait, there we go.
I did add a
Also-
subscription for it, and you went the horror covers instead.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Gotcha. We can make that happen.
I can write that down.
She can write that down. So this
But
needs to
maybe
go
I'll
in the
miss a
folder. Okay. Well, thank you everybody for hanging out with us. As usual, we love hanging out with you on Wednesday nights. This is our date night. And he wants normal cover too.
That is awesome.
So put that one in there too.
I will.
We'll be back next week with who knows what. New releases, could be anything. Maybe we'll have a guest creator. I reached out to one this week who ignored me. So
Maybe we will even put up a new board game or two. Something that we have. Yes. Yes.
Thanks for watching, folks. Stay safe, be well, and we'll see you next week.